Today we are going to read about the gingerbread girl. When we read, we are going to focus on summarizing. Does anyone know what summarizing means? Raise your hand. So when we summarize, we read a story and then we summarize the story in a few sentences. So see how we have this whole story? If I tell you what it's about in a few sentences, that's summarizing. So today we are going to summarize. And to help us understand the story better, we're going to focus on some vocabulary words that are in the story that we might not know. Okay, the first word is devious. Devious means you're willing to trick people in order to get what you want. So everyone say devious. Well, tell your shoulder partner. The next word is dashed. Raise your hand if you know what the word dashed means.
I do.
Go ahead, Coleman.
Like really fast.
Really fast. So turn to your shoulder partner and say dashed means to move quickly or fast. So now that we have learned the vocabulary, we're going to read the book. And when we hear those words, we'll know what they mean. Thumbs up if you know what the words mean. So remember, yesterday we read about the gingerbread boy. Now we're reading about the gingerbread girl. A full year had passed since the lonely old woman and the lonely old man had lost their gingerbread boy to the devious fox. There's one of our words. Raise your hand if you know what devious means.
Trick them to get what they want.
They trick people to get what they want. She slid the cookie sheet into the oven. So I can summarize this by saying the old woman and the old man are baking a gingerbread girl. As the gingerbread girl dashed along the path, she came to a group of farmers working in the fields. The aroma. What does dashed mean?
I know.
What does dashed mean?
Running.
Quickly. And what does aroma mean? A good smell, remember? What happens at the beginning of the story? They made a gingerbread girl. And now we're in the middle of the story. And what is happening during the middle of the story? Think in your head. Think.
She runs away.
She runs away.
She's running down the same path as her brother.
She's running down the same path as her brother. Down the path, she came upon an artist. Lily, what's an artist?
An artist is that makes pictures and drawing.
Good job, Fox. Hello, my pretty, crooned the fox. What's crooned mean?
That's a fox. You passed that Edie tries to trick her.
Tries to trick her. Let's look back to our words and see. So we can go back to our flashcards, and it means in a soft, low voice. So what happened at the beginning of the story? Summarize it for me.
They were making a gingerbread girl.
And what happened during the middle of the story?
She runs away.
She ran away, and who's chasing her?
She runs away. The people.
Who's chasing her?
The people, the dogs, the old lady, and the old man. Wait,
And the artist.
And a pig. And a teacher.
And a teacher.
And a pig.
And the kids and a pig.
And
Okay,
a cow.
now let's see what happens at the end. I moved to my head. Do you think the gingerbread girl knows that he's trying to trick her? Tell your shoulder partner.
Yes, his friend is
What happened at the end of the story?
He got a lasso. She didn't get eaten by the fox.
She didn't get eaten by a fox. Instead, what happened?
She caught the fox.
She caught the fox. Okay, so now we are going to summarize the story. When you go back to your seats, you are going to summarize what happened in the beginning. Someone remind me what happened in the beginning?
I don't know. That's off.
Yes. And in the middle, what happened?
She ran away.
She ran away. What happened at the end? Up and at the end, Bryson.
She baked all the food.
She baked food and she tamed the fox. Okay, so everyone go back to your seat and I will pass out a paper.
What?